Hey, so it's PhillyFan21, and I'm back with another video talking about the Philadelphia 76ers, and I just had to come on here and talk about these Kyle Lowry trade rumors because they're starting to seem like they're getting a little bit more serious. So before we get into the video, please like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any of my videos, and with that being said, let's get into the video. So we already had heard some of the trade rumors with Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers, but today more reports came out that he's likely to be traded, and he would be preferred to go to Philadelphia. He prefers to go to Philadelphia and out of any of the destinations, according to Keith Pompey of the 76ers. And Toronto also said that they might be willing to deal him to the team he wants for a reward of what he helped them do. He helped bring a championship to the team, so they would try to get him to the team that he would want to go, which is Philadelphia. So it's starting to sound more and more like this might happen, and the Raptors said that they will still seek a fair price in the deal, and they would want probably veteran players on expiring contracts and younger players. So players that come into my head that we could trade to get Kyle Lowry would be Danny Green, Mike Scott, Furkan Korkmaz, or even Tyrese Maxey, a combination of some of those players, not all of them obviously, and then some picks, which in my opinion seems like a fair price. So here's my thoughts on if we were to do this trade. Is Kyle Lowry obviously makes your team better right now. He's also on an expiring contract, which would end up it'd be over after this year, but I think he makes you better now, and I think we're trying to win a title now. So as far as this goes, I think it makes you better as long as you don't give up too much. Like I probably wouldn't give up like Danny Green, Seth Curry, or Danny Green, Shake Milton. Like I don't want to trade Seth Curry or Shake Milton, but a combination of Danny Green, Mike Scott, Furkan, Tyrese Maxey. I like Maxey, but we're trying to win now, and I think this move makes our team better now, and Kyle Lowry brings to the team our only real need is a point guard, like a legit point guard that can handle the ball, pass the ball, shoot the ball, do everything offensively on the court, and also plays good defense. And he's already won a championship, so he has championship experience, and he'd bring that to the locker room, which might replace someone like Danny Green's presence if he ended up being one of the players that is traded to the Raptors. So I thought that this was interesting that this came out today. I actually, when I heard the original rumors, did not expect it to get even this serious. I didn't think it was actually a realistic possibility that it would happen. But to me, it's starting to sound like it's getting more and more likely. I saw a line that said in the article, it said that the two sides believe that they can get a deal done. So I think this would be a good championship move. It would make us a better team, obviously, in the now. I guess an issue about the Sixers potentially making this move could be hurting our team depth, which our bench hasn't been all that great over the last few weeks anyway. And doing this trade we'd have to stack up a lot of players. Like I previously said, Danny Green, Furkan Korkmaz, Tyrese Maxey. I wouldn't trade Matisse Thybulle because I think he's going to be really big down the stretch for this team. But anyway, you have to trade a lot of players to be able to match the salary. So I think that Daryl Morey would have to then use the mid-level exception and buyouts and people already on the free agent market to help try to fill out the bench as well as to make this trade. So I still think it's a good move, but you guys can disagree with that, so just let me know if you would disagree with that and why. But I think you could still fill out the bench with solid pieces, like for example Isaiah Thomas is a free agent. I think you could maybe give him a shot, and if he doesn't play well, you can get rid of him. Or that's just one example. Hersan Ilyasova is a free agent. If you needed a backup four, you could bring him in. Those are just two players that came into my head. But yeah, so I feel like I guess the bench depth would take a hit, but at the end of the day, this is still a championship move, and I think it's something that if we had the opportunity to do it for Danny Green and other players that could, like Tyrese Maxey, that could be good down the line. He's like a project, so I think he'd have value. For the Raptors, they'd see value in him, so I think that'd be a good player to trade. So it'd be hurting our depth, but it would be getting us one of the best starting lineups in the entire league and a championship level experience in Kyle Lowry. Let me know if you guys disagree, some problems you might see. Obviously, a lot of people really like Tyrese Maxey, so if we had to give up him, maybe some people wouldn't want to do that. But I think we're trying to win now, and even if we did end up losing him next year, which we probably will, or maybe he wouldn't, but let's just say that he did decide to move on after this season, The next year's free agent market is really good. We could get players like Victor Oladipo or other players like that to help replace his production that are also on the younger side. So I don't think it really hurts our future too much either, as long as we don't give up too many picks to bring him in. So with that being said, let me know your guys' opinion on this potential trade that goes down between the Sixers and the Raptors for Kyle Lowry. And let me know if you would like to see that happen, or if you would not like to see that happen, benefits of it. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I would greatly appreciate it. And with that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.